Oh, it's been a while since I've done a collection update video, but it's now time to get back to it. The past few months, I've gotten 4 CDs, 14 DVDs, 15 Blu-rays, 2 4K Ultra HDs, a Nintendo Switch game, and a PS5 game. So, let's just get right into it. Start with the CDs. This first CD I got at Gilby Block Party. They're they're selling this at the merch table. The new Black Country New Road album, Forever Howlong. And I haven't been listening to a lot of music this year, but this is probably my favorite album from this year so far. Do that, but it's cool. I have their first two albums on CD as well, which I got from their merch store online. I don't like this one as much as like the Isaac stuff, but this is their. I like it more than Bush Hall, but yeah, still really good album. Let's try it. This next one came from Barnes and Noble. I do really like this album a lot. I haven't listened to a lot of Death Cab for Cutie, but yeah, I saw them at Kilby Block Party last year, and they played the whole thing. They played the whole album, and then they did the Postal Service Give Up. Next, we got another CD I got from a concert. It is my favorite album of last year, which is Magdalena Bay, Imaginal Disc. And they just announced a movie about this album, so that's very exciting. But yeah, I just got into them last year, and I'm so glad I did, because I'm amazed. Did I show this? I did, but yeah, I love that. And this is the last CD I got, also from Barnes& and Noble. Scumfuck Flower Boy. Some just called Flower Boy on streaming. But yeah, this is my favorite Tyler the Creator album. I know a lot of Tyler albums have like other stuff on streaming, but I like the one that's aside from like Igor. I should get Igor on CD sometime. I do have Chromacopia on CD actually, because I came with like the merch bundle. Anyway, that's it for the CDs. Now let's get to the DVDs. Most of which came from Walgreens. The ones that didn't, I will mention. I haven't seen this movie, but I like Robert De Niro a lot, and also it's in Infinifilm DVD, so very cool find. I have seen this movie before. I don't remember too much about it, but I think I prefer 22 Jump Street, but I still like this one, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen either of them. Yeah. I've not seen this movie, but I do like Lindsay Lohan. I think the run she was on was pretty good. Yeah, sorry, the off center is bothering me a bit. It's just the way it was printed, unfortunately, but I'll live. Yeah, I've seen the preview for this movie, but I haven't seen the movie. Yeah, R.I.P. Bernie Mac. I still need to see the original as well, called Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Yeah. I remember watching most of this on a plane, but I don't know if I finished it. But yeah. Jeremy Hawkeye Renner, the GOAT, to be honest. Yeah. I watched this movie in school and I remember really liking it. I do have the VHS of this, and now I have the DVD. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Kevin Smith movie I haven't seen, but I like Kevin Smith, so excited to check this one out. Heard really good things about it. Yeah. This is a movie I don't know too much about, but I think it sounds interesting. Yeah, R.I.P. Maggie Smith and Patrick Swayze. This is a Canadian DVD, so that's very cool. Shut there. Alright, this one came from Smith's Marketplace. Very cool collector set. I've only seen the first two Mummy movies, which I also have on VHS, but those are really good movies. I haven't heard as great things about the other two, but yeah, very cool set. I know the Scorpion King and like cool. Daniel Kaluuya had a Scorpion King jacket and Nope, so it's cool to see. Yeah. I just watched this movie for the first time last year, I think, because I remember seeing ads for it when I was a kid, but I didn't see the whole movie till now, but yeah, it's interesting movie. Since I can't own Argyle on Blu-ray, that I'll have to do. And this next one came from eBay. This is like a really cool find. I'm very happy to have this. Let's go. I watched this movie for the first time a few months ago and I thought it was fucking awesome. Yeah, it was absolutely a very cool set. Out of print, obviously, but still, like, look at this shit, man. Um, but yeah, The Rock's a fucking banger. The set's very cool too. Hopefully they release The Rock on 4K soon. I would get that. Double dip. Why not? I haven't seen this movie, but I like the cast a lot. All these fucking DVDs, the artworks would come off center and it's triggering the shit out of my OCD. I feel like I've done that in like videos before, but I haven't really acknowledged it. But yeah. I haven't seen this movie before, but I've heard things about it. It seems really interesting. I remember not thinking much when I saw the poster before, but from what I've heard, I do want to check it out at some point soon. And R.I.P. Val Kilmer. And now for the last DVD. I've heard things about this movie. It sounds something I'd check out. From the directors of Captain America, the Winter Soldier and Civil War, and then Avengers Endgame and Infinity War, and soon Doomsday and Secret Wars. But yeah, I like the TV stuff they did with Community and Arrested Development, but stuff they've done since Endgame hasn't impressed me as much. So, hope for the best for Doomsday, but expectations aren't too high, unfortunately. Anyway, let's move on to the Blu-rays, which this first one's a Criterion, came from Barnes& and Noble. I have not seen this movie, but I like the cast a lot. I'm big David Bowie fan, so very cool to check this one out. I think they re-released this movie last year. I saw the poster for it before something. Yeah, I give this a watch sometime. And the next one came from Smith's Marketplace. And I saw this movie in theaters and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, next one's from Barnes and Noble, and I do kind of want to rant a bit. This is a great movie, though. That's not what that's about. I watched it for the first time earlier this year, and I really liked it. But yeah, this one doesn't have a sticker. It came with one. I like ripping the stickers off and like putting them back on the front case, but for some reason, this time around, the stickers were really fucking hard to come off, and most of the ones I got, I had to like tape back on. So yeah, it's very annoying. I guess it's not the end of the world, but I don't like being annoyed. I'll take it well. But yeah. Also wish it was like easier to find like older Criterions in stores, because like I had to order this and one more from online because they're not in like any stores in the county. I mean I guess it makes sense to older ones. I'm just used to Barnes and Noble being better at that. Anyway, this one came from Amazon. I saw this movie in theaters and I really enjoyed it. And it's another Criterion from Barnes& and Noble. Yeah, it's another one I haven't seen, but heard great things about it, so definitely happy to have it. Just to, yeah. I know Okja and Parasite are in the Criterion collection as well. We get those sometime. Though I already have the regular Parasite Blu-ray. Criterion will be cool. Yeah. Speaking of which, this next one comes from. These next three actually come from Smith's Marketplace, and this next one is another Bong Joon-ho movie. Let's go. And I saw this in IMAX, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh. And this is a really good movie. I saw it in theaters, and I really enjoyed it. And I have Searching on Blu-ray as well. Which I also got from a different Smith's Marketplace. Oh, yeah, it's also from the producer of the new infamous War of the Worlds movie. Yeah. Watched this movie on Peacock last year, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, I love that Netflix was supposed to release this movie, but they got worried about something, so Jordan Peele bought it, took it to Universal. Alright, next two actually came from Amazon, technically. Yeah, this is one of my favorite movies of last year. To get it at number two behind The Brutalist, which I have on Blu-ray. Glad to have it. And this one was actually a gift from 22 Tiger Dude, and for my birthday, so. And I watched this movie on a plane a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed it. So I don't need to have that universal access rewards code since that doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. And the next three are Criterions that I got from Barnes& and Noble. It's another movie, Blind Bot. I haven't seen this one, but heard really great things about. Want to watch it for a while. Yeah, blank. Yeah. I watched this movie for the first time a few months ago, and I really enjoyed it. And Sean Fennessy, from the host of The Big Picture, is part of the special features on this, so that's exciting. Interesting thing about this movie, it was co-produced by Paramount and Universal, but in theaters, I think Paramount and Universal had the same distribution outside the US, but in the US they just like split it across the Mississippi River. I think Universal got the West and Paramount got the East. But yeah, Universal did release this on home video in the US. But yeah, with the new restoration, that was done by Warner Bros. So now Warner Bros. Owns the movie. But that's interesting. Anyway, this is another movie I watched for the first time this year. And this is a really sad movie. Remember Steven Soderbergh film? I actually was gonna get this in like 2016, but I'm not gonna show this because it's just black. But I didn't have enough money, so I didn't get it till now. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer like shopping in the stores to shopping online, but I mean, if push comes to shove, I'll live. Said. And these last two Blu-rays came from Smith's Marketplace. I saw this movie in theaters last year, and I really enjoy it. Kind of campy, but I like it. There's no Knock at the Cabin, but I liked it more than Old. I hope Remains good. I'm interested in that one because Nicholas Sparks is involved. Anyway, last Blu-ray I got, which I saw this in theaters last year and in RPX, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really cute movie. Alright, now moving on to the 4Ks, which I did finally get a 4K player, which is a PS5. So I can watch 4K Blu-rays now. I don't have a 4K TV yet, so actually I do, but it's upstairs. The PS5 is downstairs, so unless I took it upstairs, I could. But yeah, a couple. Okay, his both Criterions I got from Barnes and Noble. And I actually saw this movie in theaters twice. I saw it once by myself and with my dad and his girlfriend because they wanted to see it. And they hated it, but I really liked it. I mean, I saw it twice, so I watched it again on Hulu before I got it because it's just like a good vibe movie, you know? I think I had this at number three of last year behind The Brutalist and Real Pain. Yeah. Alright, last movie I got, last 4K. This is the one the sticker did cooperate on. Now, I have not seen this movie, but I think heard really good things about it. So I decided, check it out. And I got the 4K because it was a digipack. Guess I could have done that for Sorcerer as well. I don't know why I didn't. It's maybe because it's in store, stuff like that. But yeah. I think my mom likes this movie. I know she has the DVD of it, so yeah, I definitely want to give this a watch sometime soon. And that's it for movies. Now we got video games. First, we got a Switch game. I do like Mario Party, so here we have this. Yeah, I did play the first level of this, and it was really fun. Now, we got the PS5 game. Got Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I like Spider-Man a lot, so it made sense to get this. It came with a code for the original game as well, which is said to be expired, but still worked for me. Oh, never mind. It says 2034. I thought it said 2024 at first. But nonetheless, it still worked. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for this update. I don't know when the next one will be. I was thinking about ordering from Bull Moose next month because I think I'll get some more money for that. But yeah, I don't know, I've been working a lot lately and that's been tiring me out. So, but I mean, it's a good thing to have more money though. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.